And there we go. Okay. Got my mic unmuted, and we should be good to go. I'm going to turn down the music a little bit on my end. Can everyone hear okay? Everything good? Can y'all still hear the music and stuff? Just want to make sure all of that stuff is in order before I get going here. Oh, heyo. Oh, we got some faces I saw the last time. Oh, the other call is back. Heyo. Oh, is it too loud? Okay, we're good. Welcome to the stream, everybody. Today is just going to be catching up with previous art requests because I ended up getting a few more than I was able to cover in the previous stream. Only 5 viewers? Well, to be fair, I didn't give it the most compelling title because this one was just more... I didn't want to, like... I don't know. Like, I'm not... I feel like the branding of this live stream is pretty weak, but I just didn't have time to think of a better, like, thumbnail for this one because I think I killed it with the last one. But anyway... Today, like I just said, we're going to be doing makeup work, but something I thought was funny while I was getting ready is there's actually the 𝘮𝘀𝘭𝑨 Patreon stream happening at the same time here, or probably it might have already stopped by now, but I like that they have like a little mug doodle at the beginning of each of those, so I've decided to unofficially create a... Fuck Carton-chan, Carton-chan, whatever. This is not official milk media, whatever it is, like, this is not, like, signed off by them, but I thought it would be funny. The bow is a straw that got, like, crumpled up underneath the cap, because I thought that would be a funny way of framing it, but yeah, I thought... making, because like they have like their little mug character that they draw at the beginning of every stream, so I just have my own like variant of that I just was kind of messing with before the stream started. Hopefully we don't have any of the technical issues that came last time. I think live streaming my drawing does tend to lead to some glitching, at least sometimes. Like you can already see that. Oh, actually, I think the delay might not be as bad this time. But yeah, this is what I had here. And I just want to clarify, this is going to be catching up on previous requests, not new requests, just because if this one has a backlog, it kind of defeats the purpose of doing a makeup thing, and then I have to go and do another stream to catch up with that, and it just could go on forever unless I do one that's like several hours long. So I just want to make sure there isn't any confusion there. But yeah, so I also want to, let me open up stream elements here, because there's someone who donated last time that I did not shout out, and I want to make sure everyone gets their name out there. Let's see. It was someone named Kana, spelled K-H-A-N-A. They sent in $13. So thank you for that. I appreciate it. Even though you're probably not here to see it, but I still want to get the name out there anyway. But yeah, let me get everything else going here. So the first one I'm going to be doing is this Pokemon, who was suggested by, let me get their name again. They were suggested by @LittleRiddle. So @LittleRiddle wanted this Pokemon that I tried to say the name of last time, and I couldn't do it, so I'm not gonna try again and embarrass myself this time. So that being said, I am going to get started. So let's see. I don't actually draw that many Pokemon. I made a joke about doing like a doing like a stream where I try to draw all the Pokemon, just because like I don't like really know what any of them look like. I mean, I know what this one looks like now, but I will not remember the name because I can't do it right now. So I feel like that would be kind of fun. Or like, you know, like if I don't like actually get any of them right, I just end up just like inventing my own new Pokemon, which I think could be fun too. I don't know why, but for some reason this gives me like circus animal vibes. Like if you've ever seen like a seal at a circus in like or like a cartoon circus, not like a real circus, because those guys are not having a good time there. Like you see like seals and they have like that little like Shakespearean collar type deal, and then they got their little flippers. For some reason this reminds me of that. So I'm gonna be having this little guy standing on like a ball. So I'm gonna have this, and then this one here, and then maybe like have their like legs bent here, and then this one's front out, and this one's back here. Actually, let's have this one up, and then like this, and then maybe bring this like a little bit higher up. Oh, actually, that'll be fun if I take this leg and I put this up, put this one down, and then bend it, and then this one I could have sort of sticking out the other way, and then you can see like the back leg that'll be supporting them on that side. So it's like, and kind of give them that kind of like dog leg type deal. I think that's like, you can tell that I don't draw animals very often, so there's going to be a bit of problems there. Oh, standing on a Pokeball. Thank you. That is a great idea. Oh, 1 second. Getting an ad. I can never know which one of these videos like has ads in it, but let's try this one. Because Okay, this is kind of a nice vibe. Let's get back to drawing. I could use a ruler for the circle here, but I know I could just tell that this one's going to be one that's going to require a lot of edits to get this right here. Let's do this and then do that. And let's see if I could make this look a little cuter, just because gotta squish them down a little bit, put their head here, because they have such like a big head and like little eyes, so I want to adjust some of the scale of some stuff here just to make sure that I'm getting the proportions right, because the body is way too big, I'm seeing here. So let's shrink this guy down. He's got to have like tiny little stubby legs. And then let's make him real stubby. Okay. Some of the stuff I think I can probably fix in the line art too. And then these parts of the face can go down. Let's adjust this a little bit. Actually, I do want them like looking up, because I don't want to like take away their expression, because I feel like I'm realizing now that the pose I'm going for with that expression does give a sort of I don't want to be here vibe, which I'm not entirely sure. Oh, that's how this thing works. Okay, I just realized like this thing kind of goes off to the side like this. I didn't inspect the design too closely before I started. And then they got their little big ol' whisker deals. And actually, let's make this leg straight and then make this one bend. So it's like, there we go. Okay. How are y'all doing? I'm doing good. I'm doing good. Been really enjoying doing these last couple streams, so I'm excited to keep the streak going here. Although that might depend on how next week goes, because as much as I am enjoying these, I do want to make sure I'm still like getting my main work done as well. So do this. Get a little tongue out here. Then do that, and then let's make these ears a little pointier. And then I think I'm going to go straight to line art after this. Actually, let's do a little bit of an edit here. Just ate the most awesome fish right now. Hell yeah. I am just realizing now I did not share the stream, so once I have like been posting the links on Blue Sky, and I just realized I haven't done that yet, so let me get that going just so that folks also know what's going on there. Let's see, quote post, paste. And I'm just gonna write in all caps, live right now. And There we go. Almost forgot that. Now let's get going. And looks like this part kind of actually goes in like this, and then that, and then this part goes here. Okay, and let's see if I can get this to look a little nicer before. Okay, now I should do the line art. I have a feeling these ones might actually go a little bit faster just because I have all of my references pulled up ahead of time. So, oh, I gotta make a new layer. And let's use this size brush. I feel like I had the nose at a bit of a different angle because I want it pointing up like this. And then I can have this part here. Then I can get this sort of fluff going. You know, I haven't actually heard of this Pokemon before now. Like, there's a couple that, like, I'm aware of, but like I said before, I'm not super aware of most of them, but I don't think I've seen this one before. Do Jack and Core, or possibly Eden, watch and review these live streams? I don't know. Right now Jack and Core are in Japan, so I don't really know. Presumably, if they want to, I mean, they're here, but... And I know Jack has looked through a couple of them, but I don't really bug him too much because we are in different time zones. Actually, I can make this part of his body a little smaller. Because he doesn't really have, like, feet. They're just, like, hooves. So I need to not have there be, like, little feet parts. Now I can make this like this, and then bring this back foot here, which I'll just color in like that, because it's not going to be very visible. don't really like how that face looks. I might could go through and do some edits there. Something about that feels off. They need to be looking down. That's what's going on. They have to be looking down. Adjust this angle a little bit. Oh, hello, do I have to pay for suggestions? Okay, so this is a catching up stream for requests that I've done, or that I was planning on doing in the previous stream, but then we kind of went over the amount that I could do within like 2 hours or so. So this is me doing the last set of them. Also, like, I've done stuff for free just because people suggested it and I thought it was funny. It's just like, at this level of detail, that's not really feasible. I don't know why, but I kind of like the idea of this being, like, something that they, like, want to do, but they're, like, scared of it for some reason. Like, maybe, like, they want to, like, do it as, like, I don't know. I feel like circuses in the Pokemon universe would be nicer to the Pokemon. But I don't want to, like, because, like, I know real-life circuses aren't very good to, so... But I don't know anything about the Pokeverse, so I'm not gonna... I'm gonna have to redraw this ear. Ooh, maybe I should put the ears down. Like, have you ever seen, like, a cat, like, do, like, a flat ear like this? Yes, there we go. Like, he's, like, nervous about it. Maybe I can bring this part down a little bit further. So it goes like this, and then there's like a little... It's like a loop, because it thins out here. So it's wide, it's wider like this, and then like that, but it's a bit more space. Rip circuses ever existing anymore? Well, I mean, they really shouldn't. Like, I do like the aesthetic of circuses, but there's just too much additional baggage for me to want to see the practice continue. It's like a little dollop of like something on their head here. I need to like have this go out towards the middle, because I think that's what's throwing me off here. So do this. there we go. Now let's finish up the dollop here. So I do have to get to the others here, so I can't get... I'm trying to spend about 30 minutes on each of these. And let's get the tail finished up here. So I think 30 minutes is a pretty safe bet in terms of time frame. And because I know I'm also gonna have to figure out the colors for these. Yeah, I'm gonna use the what is it? The figure ruler for the ball here. Oh. And there we go. And I think, hold on, let me put the transfer to lower layer, and let's put this dude on its own layer here. Here we go. And then let's put them right on the top of the ball so that we can, or actually a little further down, like right here. And now let's get that circle drawn. And let's see if I can make some of these parts a little thicker here. I don't know. Isn't there like a game, oh wait, I'm thinking of like Mario Galaxy where you do like the thing where you're like walking on the ball. Because there's also Super Monkey Ball, but I'm pretty sure that's a Sega property. So, and let's get the lines drawn here. It would be really embarrassing if I somehow forgot what a Pokeball looks like. I may not be very deep in the fandom, but that is some very iconic imagery. So let's get the... This is gonna go over 30 minutes. At least if I want to get the color done. No, that's close enough. That's what it needs to look like. Ish. And let's drop this down, merge there below. And hide this, and let's get the color added. Duplicate layer, and I'm just gonna color pick directly from the character, just to save us a little bit of time here. Let's do this. Bop, bop, bop. Eyebrows. Bop, bop. Little neck stuff. Dup, bop, bop. Tail. Bump, bump, and a little dollop. Then this little hooves. Boop, boop, boop. And okay, and then the other colors here. Make a new layer and just kind of get these parts added in. And then these parts here kind of started this color, and then they fade into the other, so. Then let's get this guy added, and I'm gonna make this actually a, oh shit, wrong layer type. Never mind, let's just leave this as is. So can I fill this in? Yep. And then let's get this guy, tail filled in here. Oh, shoot. And then lastly, let's get this part of their hair filled in. Oh, now I have to fill in this part. And this up here. Up in this here. Nope, that's all the same tone, so... Okay, now let's get the actual Pokeball filled in. So, pretty sure, yeah, red on top, a little darker. Then this on the bottom. Or actually, what does it? I do have to Google what a Pokeball looks like. I'm stupid. Okay. Okay, it's a black stripe in the middle. Okay. And then fill that in. And then put this here. Actually, maybe a little bit lighter. Why not? And... there we go. That certainly is a Pokemon. It's very determined. You can do this, buddy. Doing like the Mario Galaxy 2 ball thing. Those are fun levels. Yeah. Now let's get some highlights added in. Go for this color for the highlights. There we go. And that's one done. Maybe... yeah, let's call it there. That seems good for now. So let's merge these together and shrink down this guy just a little bit. Move him over here. And let's get started on the next one, which is going to be, I believe it was the Moomin that was next. Either the Moomin or the OC request. Let me check. Yep, it was the Moomin next, so let's do that. The Moomin was suggested by Eliana. So let's get going there. I've never actually, again, like I haven't drawn Moomins before, but I feel like they'd have to be pretty easy to figure out. And I think I know how I want to draw them, because I want to draw one like because I like this like little thing with them like reading like a book. So I want to draw them, actually draw more front view just because I think that might be funny. draw this guy just all up real nice and cozy. And I'm gonna take that same candle and put it right here. Kind of circle around this because I'm not going to do There we go. And let's take the ellipse tool and just circle all of this. And then, so I do want to keep this doodle scale. So let's go through, select, invert, cut. Perfect. Okay. Oh, actually, let's use this just while I have it here and just kind of select, invert again. And rather than do like a perfect circle around it, I'll just use this as like a base, just to make sure that like I'm still like working kind of within like this sort of, I guess, like oval egg type shape. I'd have to center it out a little bit more, but that looks pretty good. And I'm gonna actually do a little bit of a warp on this. There we go. Okay. Just to see if I can kind of nudge him towards the center. God, movements are so cool. Like, there's such a really cute, like, design. I can tell why people like them so much. So let's get the line art going, because this sketch went by way faster. Go through and actually add that little, because if I don't have his eyes like looking like directly down, it does kind of give the impression that his eyes are like following a line on the page rather than just kind of staring down at a book. I like the left eye a lot more than this one. Okay, so I guess he is going to be looking straight down at the book, but maybe I can adjust that later once I get a little bit more of the line art done. Gives the orange hippo from the 𝘮𝘮𝘮𝘮𝘮𝑗𝑗𝑗𝑗𝑗𝑗𝑗𝑗𝑗𝑗𝑗𝑗𝑗𝑗𝑗𝑗𝑗𝑗𝑗𝑗𝑗𝑗𝑗𝑗𝑗𝑗𝑗𝑗𝑗𝑗𝑗𝑗𝑗𝑗𝑗𝑗𝑗𝑗𝑗𝑗𝑗𝑗𝑗𝑗𝑗𝑗𝑗𝑗𝑗𝑗𝑗𝑗𝑗𝑗𝑗𝑗𝑗𝑗𝑗𝑗𝑗𝑗𝑗𝑗𝑗𝑗𝑗𝑗𝑗𝑗𝑗𝑗𝑗𝑗𝑗𝑗𝑗𝑗𝑗𝑗𝑗𝑗𝑗𝑗𝑗𝑗𝑗𝑗𝑗𝑗 I wouldn't be surprised if those characters were inspired in part by the Moomins. Because I feel like they, or like, you know, like that kind of design philosophy made its way down. Because they really are just like a shape. It's like, what if you made a pear into a cow? Are they cows? Or are they just like Moomins? Because like the moo in the name kind of makes me think they're probably cows. And I think I saw some art of them with tails, but again, like this is just like what I found from just quickly looking up like Moomin image results on Pinterest. So I am not... All the characters in the Moomin franchises are adorable or nightmares. They are small trolls that look like white fluffy hippos. Oh, that's really cute. Yeah, I like that. I'll have to look up more about these guys. Because I think all I've seen of the Moomin franchise is that one clip from TikTok where Snufkin is going like, if only there was more crime in Moomin Valley, and then they're like, we should go commit some crimes, which is how do people oh, never mind, which I think is pretty funny. And let's get the other parts of the book drawn in. Oh, line art's being goofy. And let's get some other details added to the book here, and then get their shoulders in. It looks like they got pretty big ol' arms. So, that's a little bit too high. I actually do like the idea of this being like in like a picture frame or something, with the border that I have here, but probably don't have time to draw a picture frame, so. More of the blanket around them. See if I can bring this part up a little bit more here. How far about does this bed frame go? vibe here is so nice. It's very storybook art. Thank you. I'm trying to go for that, I don't know, that kind of design framing, that, or like that sort of art framing you'd see in like a Frog and Toad book. What else is left? Probably just like the front of the bed, but let me get this border drawn a little bit out. Oh, that's all on one layer too here. Ah, dang it. I can feel like the perfectionism part of my brain starting to kick in here. So I'm gonna try to not let that part get too loud before I get enough of this done. There we go. I think that'll be good. Duplicate the layer and let's just start adding colors in. I'm gonna pull directly from this one here, I think. Maybe make this a little bit less this color. Let's see. Oh, that's very yellow. See if okay, yeah, let's ease up on that a little bit, and then his eye is solid white. Rest of them colored in here. Gets a little. Then the bed, I'm gonna make that probably closer to blue. Maybe. There we go. There we go. And then let's use Let's color right here just for all of the wood. Oh, shit. Whatever this is, the candle is sitting on is going to be a secret. Then there's a pillow, which I think I'll just have the same tone as this part here. You make it a little bit lighter. Perfect. Okay. And then let's get the book colored in, which I think I'll just have the same tone as this. Then make it a little more gold, make it look like he's reading a fancy book. And let's get these parts filled in. And then use this darker color to fill in the gaps. Now I just need like a paper color. Oh, I guess I could just pull from the book here. Here we go. And, oh, I should pull this part under. The reason you saw all of the liner get colored in is because, like, I'm using the fill bucket, but I had it on the wrong layer, so. There we go. Then I use this. Fill in this gap right here and probably just add some texture to the book. And then let's get those shadows in. What's the story about the 𝘮𝘰𝘳𝘬𝘪𝘯𝘨? The 𝘮𝘮𝘬𝘬𝘪𝘯𝘨 was kind of an accident. Like, what happened was I used to have a different name that I used online. This was before, or this was after the Spilling the Milk brand was established, so these aren't related. I feel the need to clarify that just because, like, I could see why people would, I could imagine people would assume there is a correlation there. But I used to go by a username that had the name Call in it. And for the longest time, I was just like, all I could think was like, dang, I hate this name. I do not like this. And eventually I decided to change it. But I wanted to keep the part that said call. I couldn't really figure out like what to change the rest to. And eventually I decided, because like I thought Highland cows were cute, it's like let's call it Highland call. And then next thing you know, people seem to really vibe with the name change, and so I decided to just keep it going. I mean, I would have kept the name either way, but it was a lot better than having one where anytime I met someone, they immediately had to ask, like, how do you pronounce your name? Not that sounded rude, but, you know, like, my name was very nonsensical at the time. And then, like, eventually, the cow, like, persona came about, and, rest is history. You know, I say history, but it's only been a couple years. Should I just fill in the rest? Let me get the ellipse tool, and I'm just going to go through and just do a quick, like, underpass at all of these other colors, and I can do, like, a cleanup later. So, like, right here. Oh, that actually lines up a lot better than I thought it would. Right there. And let's just pick this color. Actually, pick this from the art. And go back here and fill it in. There we go. Okay. Then I can go through and make this line art a little bit lighter, because it looks like if I take this sort of gray tone and overfill it, then bring it into the red. And if I take this and just make it like solid black, then I can add some more colors in. But I'm trying to not get... Actually, I should probably not. What happens if I go through and just kind of... This would be a good metal pin. Yeah, I could see that. What if I made like the line art golden? Because that's how it would probably look on a pin. Oh, okay. Then if I made like the rest darker, it'd probably be good for contrast. I like that idea. I'll have to keep that in like in my back pocket. I can't remember if they've done like us spilling the milk metal pin yet, because I think that could be fun. Like a little like chocolate milk or something kind of looking deal. And then, oh, these are lines that I can go through in color. Like this stuff right here. I can actually make that a little bit brighter, actually. There we go. And then I can color over them in this layer so that you just see the ones I want you to see. Perfect. Okay, now let's get this candle filled in, and then I think I'm going to start wrapping this one up because we're already getting towards 4, and I'd like to get this all done before 5 because I don't want to... Okay, perfect. And then let's get some highlights added in. Highlights are, I think, are what's going to make this pop. Actually, a little bit more shadow here. Do I want to add gradients to this? I've been doing cell shading for most of these, so I don't know if I should introduce gradients to the mix or not, but yeah, let's stick with these for now. This. Then fill this part in here. Okay, then this little darker thing here, and bring this up. Let's get this part shaded, and then I should probably... I keep saying I'm gonna wrap this one up, but there's too many good ideas that I want to try adding to this. Maybe I'll have to do more off stream. Because I said I would do that last time, and then I realized that I was pretty happy with how they came out as is. But with this one, there's too many things that could be adjusted. You know what? This one I think I'm gonna have to make look a little better off stream, because I can't spend the entire stream on this one. Maybe just a little bit more. She says, while still continuing to work on it. Okay, you know what? I gotta put the pen down. It's for, oh, was this illustration not, saved? As I've been working on, like, a, let's say call this one Canvas Request 3, just so I don't lose it. Okay. Good thing I remembered the save there. God, yeah. He said, yeah, he's very unbothered. He's having a good night. Oh, wait a minute. All of this color... Oh, shit. It's all, like, on, like, its own layer. So I could... Okay, this is an experiment. Then I have to move on. Okay. Let's do this and multiply. Oh my gosh, yes. Yes, this is what we needed. And then I can go through, add a glow layer, and oh, this is so goddamn cozy. Okay. And I can make this a little brighter in the middle. Oh, actually. Okay. Now I need to stop. If I keep going, I'm gonna be here forever. Okay. Just I'm gonna put this in a file rather than flattening the layers, because this is a work in progress. This is not quite done, but this is good enough for now. Okay. Now, the next one on the list here is, let me make sure, they were just typing in chat. Let me scroll up a little bit. Bow ties, 8 glasses. This one is for their friends OC. I forget their name. I believe it might have been Lyra, like Lyra, but I could go check again. And there's a couple different variants of this, but either way, it just looks like a little cuddly little friend. So, what do I want to see them doing? Let's just see what happens. Because I kind of like the little head, big body. So... Let's see here. Maybe like a Sound of Music kind of kind of deal here, because I want to get those like big hands. Yeah, we're doing Sound of Music. Okay. How does this work? Actually, let me look up the Sound of Music. Let me get that pose right here. Okay, so they're looking to the right with their arms stretched out in either direction with their left foot in the back. So this foot's here, this foot's here. These are more stretched out flat like so. Actually, this one's raised up a little bit. And then they're looking off this way, so do this and then get the big old ears in, and their eyes are open, so and then they got those big old cheek fluffs. So I can't see like the chest of the version that I'm working off of, but it does look like they have a little fluff here, so let me get that added in. I really like it when characters have like more like plushy kind of proportions. I think that's really cute. Oh shoot, I just realized I did not show the one that I was gonna show at the start of the stream. I'm sorry, I'm gonna hit a pause on this, which is a pun, I guess, in this case, because if I can find the second one, which I moved into a different file location. So in the last request stream, there became in a request from someone named Roxanne, and for some reason there was an error on the message, so I didn't actually see what their request was. But then I messaged them afterwards to make sure I knew what it was, and they asked for tigers. So this is their tiger character right here, and this is my tiger character, Naomi. And I just kind of drew them like holding hands and being giddy and being like good friends, BFFs, just because like I wanted to draw something for them since I didn't get a chance to draw their requests during the stream. So yeah, I'm really happy with how this one came out. I did make sure to not go overboard with the details. I didn't end up adding like any extra lighting details just because I spent ages on the line art, but I'm really happy with how this one came out. That one will be included in the set of finished request images. But yeah, these are the two that for Roxanne that I didn't get done last time. Do not save because this is a screenshot. Okay, now we gotta finish up live right here. So, and let's get their little hair deal. And it looks like they have like a seam just kind of going off to the side here. And let's add like a little thing here. The hills are alive. Okay, and then let's shrink this down a little bit so I can have scale in the tail. Because this is the part that like okay, actually let's bring it this way. So like the tail's going like kind of following the momentum of like their spin. Then I can, how long can I make the tail? It's really long in that version, so I'm gonna make it even longer here. It's like a Mr. Fantastic ass level of tail. That didn't make any sense. Okay. And there we go. Okay. Now let's get the line art going. Oh, this doesn't actually have eyebrows, or if they are, they're very tiny. I think these are enough refs for now. I've honestly like the designs is really cute in both, so I'm gonna reference a bit of both here because I like the shape of the ears in the left version here. Let's see. Kind of get that going. And let's get the ears drawn. So do this where it's like boom. And let's do this. And let's get that stripe off to the side here. Why is this music so spooky? Like, this feels like the wrong tone for what's happening right now. What's this one? Oh, that's something. A lot of this is going to get blocked by the tail, but let me try to get some of these details going. Yeah, this song is definitely the vibe I was hoping for. And let's see here. Now we gotta draw the tail in, which is gonna be on its own layer to start. Just because, oh. Huh. Okay, that doesn't happen very often. I got the line on the first try. Oh, this is the song Ice Cream Sandwich uses in all their videos. Or I guess like a lot of YouTubers use it, but I notice it the most in theirs. Maybe include like another visible toe here, because a lot of that ended up getting cut out. And let's see. And let's get these stripes added in, so get all this flattened together. And let's see, where does the tail connect here? So it's more of a... I'm gonna pick a thinner pen so I don't keep... Oh, shoot. The tail has a seam too, so let's get that added in. And I think there's one right down the middle here, so let's do this, and... that's a good place to stop for this. I have like a fourth toe here for that one because it looks like they have 4, and seal that up, and let's see. Oh, that's a great place for that line. Okay, that's a good place to stop there. Duplicate layer, and let's start getting some colors filled in. Oh, that is all the stripes are on their own layer. I'm stupid. Okay. Okay, now it should fill in. Oh, wait a minute. I could just use this. Like a normal person. And not one who makes needless work for themselves. Okay. And then I can get the refer to other layers fill bucket tool, and then I can just start filling stuff in based on what's here. So it looks like they have the same placement for colors here. I'll invert it just for fun here, why not? Add some variety. And get the ears filled in like so. And then looks like it's all the same colors, just okay, that seems pretty good. I don't see a lot of other details. I do feel like this one needs colored line art refer only to editing layer. Okay, that's a little bit too much. Because I don't see a lot else that's like necessary here. Maybe make the inside of the ears a little darker like this. Oh, and this back ear. Quick shadow pass, then I'll color the line art. Not a big fan of that color. Get close to the red and then lower the opacity. Oh, shit. Must be a gap in the line art there. Okay, and I think that's good for doodle standards. Let's get a color pass over the line art. Let's do this. How does that look? Okay, that looks good. Maybe a little darker, like right there. I like that. I think that's a good place to stop. Hell yeah, let's get this clean. Oh shit, that is the wrong layer. And let's just do a little bit of additional cleanup. I think I'm gonna keep the line art the same, or like keep the seam lines the same color as everything else here. And I think that's good. A little bit of highlight probably be good. And then a glow. Does sound like, I guess like, never mind. There we go, that's a good stopping point. Flatten all that down. And there we go, that is 3 out of 4 done. I'm gonna do some stretches real quick, just because I've been sitting for about an hour and a half now. If you're sitting down too, and you're able to get up and stretch, now's the time to do so. I'm gonna move. Oh. Shoot, where's the other one I did? Oh. Yeah. Let's get all these visible here. So I'll move this one here. But yeah, stand up, stretch, get some blood pumping. If you can't. I gotta stretch my fingers too, because those have been... There we go. And let's get all this stuff hidden again. And here is where the stream's art is going to take a bit of a left turn, because the next one we have is Dr. Venomous from OKKO. And I figured after drawing 3 cute fluffy creatures in a row, I'm just gonna make this dude real hot. Like, I just... Like, I've been Oh, 1 second. Let me make sure I have the chat visible. Yeah, the Pokeball is a great idea. Okay, and let's just make this dude, I'm just gonna do like a screenshot redraw. See if I can... I gotta do this right. I don't draw that many guy characters, so I do want to make sure I'm like... Oh, there's something I can do here. 1 second. Okay, I'm gonna adjust this off to the side a little bit. Okay, I'm not gonna be able to see the chat for a second, so I'm gonna do this real quick. Bring this down a little bit. Maybe like just like, yeah. And let's shrink this down a little bit. Oh, that's pause and save a little bit. Okay, what's going on? The art style here is insane. Sorry for deleting all these messages. I forgot how to speak English for a hot minute. Know what? Don't worry. It's a-okay. You don't need to apologize. I didn't see anything because I wasn't looking. Hadn't seen the chat, so. Okay. I'm trying to channel like some like Karina from Drawfee energy. Where they could, because I feel like she does really well with like making like characters hot. And I'm trying to channel at least some of that here. He does have a bit of a cartoony hairstyle, so there's only so much I could do before I have to like reintroduce the stuff that kind of makes him look goofy. Maybe I can scale this stuff down a little bit. Here we go. Okay. And I know his ears aren't visible here, but I should probably include a little bit of it. I have to draw a hand now. Shit. Why did I set myself up to draw hands? Oh, right, they only have like 4 fingers. Okay. And let's put the thumb back here. Give them their... Add their stubble and see if I could just kind of give them like... And I think for this, because I'm kind of going in a different direction with the style, I think I'm not gonna do as clean a line art on this, because I feel like it is probably... And then I can just do this for this part here. And then, oh, I gotta make sure his, like... I gotta make him look, like, tired. He's a very tired guy. Maybe give him more of, like, a defined... defined cheekbones, why not? Then I could maybe scale these, hit this eye down just a little bit. Actually, could I like scale this eye up a little bit to match maybe? Or maybe just like bring it in a little bit. Something about this eye seems off, but I don't want to... Oh, there we go. Okay. What's going on in chat? This low-key reminds me of Osmosis Jones. You know what? You're not wrong. I know what you mean. I know exactly what virus character you are referring to, and while I don't think design-wise it is that similar, vibe-wise it is very much a similar feel. And oh, this part has to be like more pointed up. Like this. There we go. And see if I can get this face or this head shape to kind of match a little bit more without screwing up the face too much. There we go. Okay, now let's shrink this guy down and let's do a little bit more tweaking on this. Bring this part in a little bit more. And this should have the spooky music from earlier. Now, what kind of pen would work best for this kind of don't know what size this is. I need the 25. Let's just do size 17. 17. Maybe 15. Okay, so man, this would be such a good line art brush if it didn't keep glitching out on me. Or if my tablet wasn't doing this. Right, now I have to do the hand again here. This is why I picked this brush for the drawing. But does this channel have anything to do with spilling the milk, or am I just stupid? It does. This is where the pilot that we're working on is going to be published, and the drawings I'm working on right now are ones that I drew in order to help raise funds for that pilot. But I'm just catching up on the ones that the requests were put in for during the last stream, so that we can sort of get a little bit more raised there. Also, thank you. I'm glad you think it's pretty. I guess, like, if you haven't seen me here before, I stopped doing the little intro thing at the beginning, but I'm Call. I'm one of the lead artists over here at Milk Animation, which I say jokingly because I'm just like Jack and Core's friend, or Jack, Core, and Eden's friend. But I worked with Jack and Core the most in terms of like the art that I've done for Spilling the Milk. If you've ever seen like the drawings of like just like them, like just like the illustration of them they sometimes use, I'm the one who drew that. Oh, shoot, that's not there, and... I forget if he has like pointy ears or something that I'm just not remembering, because I haven't watched all of the show. But he looks like he'd have them. And get all these gaps filled in, and let's start finishing up his outfit. Oh, shit. Okay, I think I have successfully made his forehead too big. Let's bring this down a little bit. It's got like a 5 head. Let's get some colors added in real quick. Once I get... Let's use the fill bucket and get this part filled in, along with the hair. Yeah, the widow's peak could be emphasized just a little bit more, like that far. And then maybe I feel like I got the expression right. There's almost like an uncertainty to it rather than confidence. Maybe... Oh, right. I had like his like jawline. Here we go. And then let's do this down here. Okay, that seems pretty good. Maybe after the color and shading, the mischief in his face will pop. Yeah, I think so. I think I need to bring down the lines closer to his eyes too. Like right here, I think. Like not stretching it out, just kind of lowering this. Because like it almost barely touches in the screenshot here, but... And I can go through and take, which brush is this? Right, go through and just kind of erase just a little bit off the top here, just to make sure that gap is still present, and then go and bring these parts up here. Okay, there we go. That is the expression. The eyes are too small though, or the head is too big. One of those needs to change. set this to monochrome actually, and then I can just go through and see if I can bring this face up to fill in this space a little bit better. Then I have to bring in this left eye a little bit more. Just a little bit, like... Okay, there we go. That's what this was missing. And let's start adding some color in. I'm just going to use the same colors as character again. Refer to other layers. And then I can give him some more, like... I can give him spookier... I think the eyes are too small in your opinion? Yeah. It does. I think that's... I'm going to adjust the scale a little bit more as I go. Because I don't do a lot of, like, this kind of challenge where, like, translating a cartoon character into a more realistic style, so I'm still figuring this out, but yeah. Actually, I'm gonna pick the darker tone here for the tongue. And then I think the right eye needs to be scaled up a little bit. Yeah, that right eye needs to go up a little bit. So what I'm gonna do here is instead of... I'm gonna just scale up both at the same time here. I'm gonna go through and select both of these. And let's see if selecting both layers will let me scale up both. Perfect. Okay, now I can color in the rest of this. Kind of get some mischief into their expression a little bit. Because this is already well past doodle territory, so this is just more out of, not obligation, but more just like, I just want to see what I can, see if I can make this work. Oh, god damn it. Okay, there's people down here. I'm gonna have to mute my mic. 1 second. you guys watching stuff out here? Yeah. Oh, I'm doing a... Could you, like, turn it down just a little bit? I just need to sign out of this live stream and, like... It doesn't have to be for long. Okay. Okay. I think this is a good stopping point for now. There's a couple little things I could probably do to adjust it, but in terms of drawing this particular character, I think I nailed it, actually, to be honest. Like, so I think, let's see, let me pull up all of the art for this. Brain is not working. Okay, got that filled in. Let me get all this flattened down. Which was not going to take very long. And let's zoom out here. And I'm going to duplicate this one actually before scaling it down, because I think I want to clean this one up just a little bit more off stream, but I want to get all of these in frame. So here's this one. And then we got this guy. Then we got, oh, this one's another one I'm going to duplicate so I can scale it down. We got this guy. And then we have the Moomin one, which I'm not even going to scale down. I'm just going to scooch over here for a second and pull under Sound of Music. But anyway, this is the artwork that I got done for this, alongside the tiger ones that I showed earlier, which there's no room for it, but just for completion's sake. This one technically wasn't drawn during the stream, but it's one of the requests that was needed to be done. But anyway, this is all of the artwork, I'm going to say like 95% caught up with. And I think this is going to be a good place to stop for today. Thank you everyone who stopped by. Thank you everyone who donated in order to put a request in. If you want to donate to the project in general, the top link down in the description will take you to the Steam Elements page that will let you do that. And I think I'm going to sign off here. I'll post these on my, or not on my, on the community page once they're all ready and cleaned up a little bit. Thank you everyone who stopped by again, and you guys have a great night.